Hello guys, NautoAisDx once again, and this is going to be, once again, my vlog. The first thing I want to talk about here is, let's just say Ultra Street Fighter 4. But like, what about it? Well, basically my thoughts on grand finals of Ultra Street Fighter 4. Yes, I am talking about EVO 2015. Yes, I watched it, and still, no offense, I'm not part of the FGC. I like fighting games, but I'm not part of the community. But there was nothing else to watch, so I might as well watch EVO 2015. But I have to say, I can see why a lot of these people were like, they have the passion for the fighting game. There is a good story to it, and in the big story, basically, I kind of felt sorry for is the grand finals of Ultra Street Fighter 4, namely Gamer B. Yes, he's a 20 player. Really, I guess it's well known from what I heard. But basically, what happened was, it, if you watch 2015 for Ultra Street Fighter, then you know what I'm talking about. If you guys didn't watch it yet, spoiler here, click back now. So, but basically, what happened was, losers finals was Infiltration, another popular 20 player versus Gamer B. But this match like took a long time. They even went up to like 5 rounds because it's 3 out of 5, and it was like a tiring match. It was like really long, and you could see it from the face of the players. They were even like trying to figure what their next character is, what to do next. Like it was like getting tiring. So of course, in the end, spoiler here, Gamer B won. Then comes grand final, which is Momochi, which is known for a Ken player, in the winners bracket versus Gamer B in the loser bracket. And then for a while, apparently Gamer B, he was able to reset the bracket. So if you don't know what that means, kind of really hard to understand is that if you're in the losers bracket and you manage to win, then you have to win 3 more matches. That's how it goes. Winners bracket, they only have to win 3 matches. They're done. Excuse me. Loser, basically 6. So he was able to do. He was able to reset the bracket, and then now they were playing. And then all suddenly now what's happening was both Momochi and Gamer B, they were 2 points apart. And I think one round, Momochi basically was one up. So it was about second round, 70 second within the game, someone paused the game. I said, oh. And again, if you don't know, if you're not, you don't know the fighting tournament rule is, if you pause the game, technically you lose, you get disqualified and you lose a round. That's basically, or even if it's really that bad, you automatically lose the match. But since it was grand final and both players didn't want to basically end it that way, especially if you're watching and if you're into it, you can understand. You don't want to end it lame. That's like saying you're watching the main event, WrestleMania 32, with two great wrestlers, and suddenly it ends it of a disqualification or something stupid. You pay a lot of money. There you go. Apparently, what happened was his Momochi stick. At first, I thought Momochi, his fighting stick, he accidentally paused the game. Like, wait a minute, you've been playing tournament game for a long time. How can you do? How can you do that mistake? But apparently it wasn't. And what happened was that Momochi's fighting stick apparently had a malfunctioning, and it kept disconnecting. I guess either there's a faulty wiring on the USB, whatever, getting old stick. I mean, I can understand that because I had some electronic devices with fault, or not really faulty, but getting old, the cord, that you have to wiggle it just to make it work. And apparently that's what's happening. I'm guessing that's what's happening with Momochi's fighting stick. So, but what happened was they were going to give, I think, Gamer B the win, but Gamer B said, no, let's end this the right way. Just give me the match. Let's do this on round 3. And of course, luckily, Momochi was able to use a replacement stick. So someone, I guess, was kind enough to let him borrow a fight stick. Because apparently, from what I heard, is that if no one was willing to borrow him or lend him a stick, or he doesn't have any replacement, then Momochi has to forfeit because he has no fighting stick. But I guess somebody with the goodness of their heart said, hey, you can borrow this stick and end it good on round three. And the big spoiler here, what happened was, well, they did start with round three. Momochi won. So that's basically what happened. But my thoughts is, I'm like, ah man, that's gonna suck. That almost at the end of the grand finals, there's a technicality, and Gamer B, the judges were actually gave Gamer B the choice to either do you want just to win the round, or you want him to give the round, win the round, or win the match, or whatever. And Gamer B basically just said, just give me the round. We'll finish this in round three. So he was being a good sportsmanship because, again, excuse me, because it's grand final. You gotta end it good. But of course, in the end, Gamer B lost. And I'm like, oh man, that's unfortunate. Man, I was when I saw Gamer play, man, I actually have to say I gotta have to root for Gamer B. I'm sorry, but I mean, Mochi won. Do I agree with it? Not really, because you have a faulty fight stick, and at least somebody was kind enough to lend you a better one. I think maybe. I know I'm gonna throw a conspiracy, but it's gonna the way it's gonna a bit of messed up. I mean, but again, there was no cheating. It was just, and unfortunately, there was just a technicality, and someone just luckily had enough extra fight sticks or whatever. So again, it is an unfortunate, but like I always say, it is what it is. It's what you see, what you get, and it is unfortunate that Gamer B was second place. He should have been first place because of that technicality, because that screwed everything. The mentality, the drilling, the rush, the momentum. Now it's so broken because of it. Because oh well, Momochi stick is kind of malfunctioning. So it is kind of unfortunate, but at least I mean they're all winners. But I was rooting for Gamer B, so like I mean Gamer B, good job. You actually kept me entertained. It is unfortunate that you didn't get first place, and it is very unfortunate of the technicality, that mishap. I think it wasn't right. So, but again, it is what it is. It's what happens. So, I mean, the reason I was just talking about this because it is something that's interesting. But another different point is, what's the deal with Capcom, Ultra Street Fighter 4, and PlayStation 4 console? My gosh. Alright, there's gonna be a different vlog here about Street Fighter 5, which is interesting what they're going through, but that'll be a different story. But there was a panel, and one of the sections they talk about, oh, guess what? After Evo, past Evo, maybe I don't know what the next main event is, Capcom Tour, we're gonna use PS4 to play Ultra Street Fighter 4 because now it matches up to the 360. Really? Really? Okay, I did defend. Granted, I did defend the game that there was no problem offline to some extent, and I did even use a Logitech controller that I used. Fight. It's not even a fight pad. It's a $10 cheapo gamepad, but I'm cool with it. And you're saying there's no lag? I mean, I played it online. I don't know, maybe. Well, I did try to play it online finally myself, and unfortunately, man, there's poor lag. But of course, granted, my friends online, it's not really that good either. I don't know what's going on, but that's a different story. But it's like, what's the deal with this PlayStation 4 and Capcom? Like, this is it. I mean, I know Street Fighter 5 is gonna be exclusive to Sony because Sony flipped the bill, but this is just so ridiculous that you have to. You like? Do you really have to keep promoting PS4? Yeah, we know it's selling. Hey, I like Sony. I like their games, but my gosh, it sounds like Capcom is kissing their butt or something. I'm sorry. It's just that Why would you even say that on a panel that nobody cares? Oh, guess what? Finally, thanks to the update, the PS4 is equivalent to the Xbox 360. I don't know. I guess I'll go try it out again. There was a update they did. I don't know. I think there was an update. Yeah, and I think I did a video about it. So I'll go check again and see what it is. Because believe it or not, I have it for the 360 and I also have it for the PS4. Why do I have a lot of Street Fighter 4? Because I guess I had extra cash in the side, and I'm a lazy gamer sometimes. So if I don't want to turn on the other system, hey, if the 360 on, I'll go play it on 360. If I have my PS3 on, I'll play it there, or PS4. Heck, I'll even play it on my 3DS. Yes, I have the 3D version, the one with the touchscreen and auto block. Yeah. But that's beside the point. But I'm just laughing about that. That that's really unnecessary. Like seriously, Capcom, stop talking about PS4 and Capcom Street Fighter on PS4. I don't know if it is still, but it's retarded. That's goofy. It's like saying Mortal Kombat now is on. Now we got Mortal Kombat 1 on Atari and it's powered to the Xbox One, and yes, Atari really, but you get the idea. So anyway, that's my thoughts about the Evolution 2015 Ultra Street Fighter 4, and of course the other one. But like I said, I'm not really into the FGC scene. No offense. So I just want to give my thoughts about it. But with that, let's jump out for fighting game into crime solving game with my thoughts on the Batman Arkham series game. Yes, I played Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Origin, Blackgate, and the most anticipating game for Batman. And I have to say, it's pretty fun. I played it, and spoiler, I was able to make it 100%. Batman Arkham Knight. Hello guys, NautoAisDx once again, and I just want to do a follow-up on my Evo 2015. Alright, so after a while I've been reading some articles of what happened, and apparently that Evo rule is particularly about Ultra Street Fighter 4, since it's part of the Capcom Pro Tour, is that if someone accidentally pauses the game, they just lose the round. So that's what happened. So they gave the round to Gamer B. But then a lot of people asked, why did he just let the timer run out? People said that there's multiple way to just to get the round. Like either one of them is to make it faster, or just beat the guy until he has zero stamina. Well, apparently, excuse me. Apparently, as a sign of sportsmanship, the only reason why Gamer B just punched him twice with a fierce punch and let the time run out so he doesn't build up his meter, thus basically getting a bit of an advantage. That's the whole point. So since Momochi doesn't have, I think, doesn't have let's see, what's that called? An EX power bar, or it's not filled up. So he wanted to be like in equal terms. So that's what happened. And yeah, of course after that, what happened to the result. So yeah, so that's like the follow up. So but again, still, in my opinion, I thought that Gabriel B should have won. But again, it's kind of sportsmanship. Again, you never know what's gonna happen. It is what it is. It is what it is, and that's what happened. Can't do anything about it. Yeah, that's my extra thought about it. So thanks for listening.